Both these squads coming off losses, straight back to even. Ball in the air, tip to Pruitt. She's already going down to the rim. Spin move, middle of the lane, up with the right, too strong. Streak under him in conference play. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Zips trying to get some offense. They go to Reed to the cup and lays it in beautifully. Great action up top from the Zips, and they'll take the early lead here on the road. And right there, a big turnover. That's been the issue all season long for the Chippewas if you're looking for an Achilles heel. Akron into work. Nyra Clark finishes and has a chance for the three-point play.
Right there, the Chippewas, they were really never able to get set on defense. And the Zips, they take advantage, going right down low to Clark. She's the leading scorer on this team, averaging 12 a night. And right there, gets on the...
That's what Taylor Anderson does. She does it all for this squad. But now they need an offensive bucket. Can Taylor Anderson provide that? How about the leading scorer in the Mid-American Conference, Maddie Morrison with the left. Mitchell on the handoff at the top of the key. Swings it left to the true freshman Brew. Dish to the corner. Looks for McGuff. Butter.
And that's why Brew's so good. We talked about how she could score it in the open.
You'd think it'd be the offensive end. They're not quite worried about that. Looking though for Akron. Can't get it to go. An offensive board of their own. Put back in for Mitchell. Chippewas trying to look inside. They find a cutting Turnbull who dumps it off. Look for Darrington. Cuts through and beautifully lays it in on the left side. Up to Callaway. Near corner now they go to Reed. Mosley was looking for a charge. Didn't get the whistle. It's leading to a three for the Zips that is buried. Natalie Johnson. Taylor Anderson gets a look at the cup, puts it up. Left it too strong, but gets her own rebound. Morrison tries from 15 feet, of course. On defense, it's what's caused so many teams in the conference a ton of problems. And then the other problem, well, you're looking at her with the ball. Maddie Morrison, 23 points in conference play. She's looking for two, up and under. Kisses it off the glass and in.
First layup, just so patient, too. She got down in the paint, didn't panic, finish in traffic.
That's been the biggest step from freshman to sophomore, is not panicking. The other way, Callaway bottoms up. In conferences, they force another turnover the other way, so no harm, no foul. Mitchell thought about the triple, now drives. Quick pull, good.
And some of these are tough looks. CMU, they're there on defense, but just right there, knocking down a tough mid-range jump shot.
Well, can Central Michigan find a response now? Darrington, a tough look of her own, gets it, the hometown kiss. We see somebody else other than Maddie Morrison and Darrington put the rock in. Here's Jada Mosley from downtown. Rattles around. There's a hometown roll. About a 4-second differential between shot and game clock. Callaway, left elbow, picked up her dribble. The pass picked off by Maddie Morrison. 9 seconds to go. Callaway, left elbow, picked up her dribble. The pass picked off by Maddie Morrison. 9 seconds to go. 15-footer, of course. 10 points for Maddie Morrison in the first quarter. Well, I've heard of lucky quarters, lucky rabbit feet, not lucky days, Jackson.
Apparently for CMU, it is their lucky day. Not superstitious, just a little stitious here.
Pruitt to the cup. Well, that's for sure. No luck in that lay.
Well, they've been able to move the ball around and create quality looks for themselves. They've gotten good looks near the basket, but also that's opened up the jump shots. Jada Mosley hit a three, and Maddie Morrison, she's knocking down those mid-range shots. 6
turnovers apiece right now. Reed to the cup, lays it in, and that's going to count for one more.
Another foul just because she's dominating down low, getting open in that post position.
Hand off to Maddie Morrison. They started in the post to Darrington. Morrison tries a tray. It's a 2. Bushel looking inside. Works to the Max Shield. Back out to Turnbull. They've got the 2 freshman guards out there. This is the second straight game we've seen a rotation. Darrington, that's a beautiful hook. 4 guards into the game now for Central Michigan. And man, that is a dangerous defensive lineup. And it's dangerous. Morrison, jumper, that's why. The 9th team personal foul, make it 10 now with Murphy's. Inbound to Darrington, she squares to the rim. Goes to work on the left side, mask on, mask off, it doesn't matter. They buy a stop and then find a bucket. Morrison tries the 3, can't get it to go, got all front iron. Here comes Akron the other way. Reed shakes the defender, down the lane, up with the left, lays it in and count it. Dish to Clark, left elbow, guarded by Johnson. She attacks right, open lane, beautifully puts it back in.
She doesn't just have to get the ball down the post. Right there, catches it near the free throw line, puts the ball on the floor.
From tapping in. Mitchell attacks, up with the right, buried. Guff gets it to Callaway, works down the left alleyway, spins, fadeaway jumper, goes off the back heel and in. Pass to Morrison, fadeaway jumper, contested, can't get it to go. Rebound, tipped around to Turnbull, goes up for two. Bushel, left wing, back to Morrison, attacks all the way to the lane. Dish, Pruitt, up for two and beats the buzzer. And we are underway here in the second half from Mount Pleasant. We get to Mitchell, freshman pulls, buries. Skip pass, Mitchell, thought about the tray. Now drives, Max Shield, jumper, butter. Reed swings to the other freshman. Brew back inside to Reed. She goes to work, up on the right side and puts it back in. This has remnants of the start of this game when Akron built themselves a good lead. Darrington, rim running, easy money. Hold on, we need you back out there. We're not going to play 4-on-5. Morrison, long two, buried.
Just the simple ball fake right there from Morrison. That mid-range game where we all know she's so good. That's where she's been working in this game tonight.
Mid-range the other way is pure. The sharpshooters for Akron and CMU, they don't need a lot of space. Bushel, wide open look for Morrison. Buries. Very little space in the last shot. Right there, all the space in the world. A tray the other way, filled up from Monique Mitchell.
Pace picking up here in the third quarter.
Little bit of offensive spurts here out of the break. And there's the freshman Ryland Bushel. Morrison picking up the other pace the other way. Looking inside for Pruitt. Gets a friendly tip up with the right, lays it in. Stops that bucket conversion. Great work from Darrington. Now Central Michigan looks to push their lead. Morrison speeds by and plays it in. And right now, they're all trick questions if you're Akron defenders. All the way to the cup, splits two defenders. What a move from Shayna Brew. Anyways, homework during the break for both squads as they try to find defensive stops. Chippewas not getting it there because the freshman
impacted. It's been in that mid-range game and also attacking the basket.
Morrison pulls the trigger, can't connect. Johnson soars in for a rebound. Trying to work through, up for two, money. Taylor Johnson, 10 minutes so far, but they've been meaningful minutes as there's a meaningful steal up ahead for Turnbull. All alone, lays it in from the right side. Central up by 10. Darrington rim running, wide open look on the right side.
Once again, just not letting the defense get set in CMU in this third quarter. They're doing a great job pushing the pace, but also being smart with the basketball, not turning the ball over and being reckless.
Brew the other way, puts it down for two. Everything is coming up maroon and gold off the glass. Turnbull a tray, bingo. Seconds, Morrison, three. Can't get it to go. Brew gets the board with 5 seconds. Over the timeline. Speeds ahead to the cup, kisses it off the glass just as time expires. Coast to coast goes the freshman. I'm only 29% from downtown. Mitchell attacks, spin move, lost her defender, beautifully lays it in. Messinero back to Akron.
And another good look for
Brew, the freshman, working to the cup, tries to dump it off. It's swatted away from Mosley and ends up with Taylor Anderson. He pushes ahead. Darrington wide open at the rim run. Can't get it to go. Reed coast to coast. Off the glass. Count it. And there's a whistle for one more. They've been able to get 4 points back here in the quarter, but with 7 minutes left. Mitchell. Yes. Pruitt can't get the second to go. 1 for 2 at the line. Recipe for success if you're Akron. Here comes Johnson all the way to the cup. Not so fast, says Taylor Johnson. Inbound, through traffic to Brew, who comes up with it and lays it in from the right side. That is a contested catch and then basket from the true freshman. Inbound to Murphy, bounce pass down low to the block. Reed going to work, puts it up, Pruitt contests, and they say it's last touched by Pruitt. Up ahead to Brew. Akron continuing to chip away. Brew up for two, yes! Well, Maddie Morrison, she heaves the three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Pulled away by Brew. She's got Mitchell wide open ahead. Anderson covering. Mitchell up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Reed. She goes up, and the freshman, a big bucket, and that draws a timeout from Ryan Gensler. The freshman Bushel takes it over the timeline to Turnbull. Turnbull looks through, finds Anderson back inside. Darrington wide open lay. With no Naira Clark to guard her, it was almost too easy. 24 points. Mitchell, another one. She cannot miss. Who will it be this time down? Reed off the screen, attacks to the right side, tries to lay it in, and gets rejected by the side of the rim. Anderson's second attempt. Up and out. Rebound goes to Murphy, given right back to Morrison, who lays it in. Thank you very much. 9-point lead for Central Michigan. A little 6-0 spurt right now. Does Akron have anything left? Brew spins right out of traffic and is wide open on the other end. Beautiful work from the freshman. That is now 12 for 17 in this quarter alone. Brew to the cup. She's cooking. Chance for one more.
But it goes to Akron.
Well, the shot clock, regardless, is turned off now. Brew inside, up for two. She extends her career night to 24 points. Up with the left, gets it home. With 5 seconds left, she can just hold on to this thing, and she will. As time expires, Central Michigan holds on with a little bit of a scare from the young Akron team.